Elizabeth Street, Little Italy. Hangs with his pals, yeah, that's where he'll be. It's Vinny, a friend of mine. Stand-up guy from the Lower East Side. Take it from me, he's one of a kind. It's Vinny Valentine.
Who's better than you? Welcome to Tell It Like It Is. Vinny and Mariana, my co-hosts.
Hi, Vinny.
Hello, Mariana.
It's so nice to see you.
I know,
it's been
baby.
a few weeks.
It's always so nice to see you, too. You know, I mean, just so much has been going on with me since the last time I seen you.
I know.
And then, you know...
Well, what's new? There's always something going on with you. It's
well,
never a surprise.
You're right.
You had a very busy life.
Well, first of all, I'm not losing it. I already lost it. That's number one.
Yeah.
But, you know, like those two guys that escaped from jail. Now, that last one, what an idiot. He's going to go jogging, got another mile and a half to go before he gets to the border. He's going to be jogging on a road where it's deserted. Why didn't you jog in the woods? You had to jog in the street. He got caught, he got shot.
He did.
All right, but you want to know something? In a way, maybe it's good that they got him, so this way he wouldn't have to hurt anybody else.
Of course.
You know, if he needed a car or money or whatever. Oh, man, I don't know. But those two people that try to help him out, oh, man, their asses are in trouble, man. That's number one. Then you got, then you got Donald Trump. Hey, this guy's bad-mouthing freaking Mexicans.
The Mexican immigrants, yep.
But you want to know something? Do you honestly think he gives a damn? This guy's got millions and millions of billionaire. He doesn't care.
Now, he's the one that was
fired. You know, he used to tell everybody, you're fired. Now they told him, you're fired.
Yeah.
You know?
NBC said no more.
The what?
NBC.
NBC, yeah.
They're done with him, yep. And the Miss Universe pageant.
But you want to know something? I was thinking that if they would have killed this other guy, not that I'm saying that that was the right thing to do, but then those two, the guards and that woman that helped them get out, they could have blamed everything on them. They're dead, you know? But they wanted one to be, that's why they didn't kill him. They could have shot him in the head. They could have, you know, they could have iced this guy. But they wanted somebody that was going to talk. That's why they didn't kill this guy. And those two are in deep trouble, man. Oh, man. You know, it's easy to get in trouble, but it's so hard to get out. And do I know it? And do I know it?
Oh,
well, I used to get in a lot of trouble when I was younger. No more now. They haven't caught me since. You know?
You've learned your lesson.
I learned my lesson. You're right. And yeah, I don't want to. Well, I was in boarding school, reform school, Rikers Island for a couple of months, 3 months for running numbers, and that was enough for me to go away. You know, I've had it with going away. I'm okay now. But you want to know something? That's all. And you want to know something? With all this, and I have no record. I got an album. No, I'm not joking. I got no record. I was a youthful offender. It was all under 21, so I got no record at all. And
you had good timing.
I'm sorry?
You had good timing. You knew when to get it done.
Good timing is right, yeah. And but I just got to say one quick thing. But when I was on line to get my food at Rikers Island, guy put down beans on my tray, you know, at the steam table, and there's a little curly thing sticking out from underneath the beans. And I said, yo, man, what is that? He goes, man, that's pigtails and beans, bro. You ever had soul food before? I said, I don't eat that shit. He goes, man, what you want, Paschetti? I said, ain't Paschetti, you freaking moron. It's spaghetti. Who's calling freaking moron? He threw it at me. I threw it back. Everybody got up and started fighting. They put me in the hole for 90 days. They told me I started a race riot. I didn't say anything racial. I just called him a freaking idiot. And I didn't want to eat pigtails and beans. Anyway, we have a great show tonight.
We do, Vinny.
Yes,
we do.
How'd you get me all started?
I don't know. You got all riled up and you just went on
I was down in the village not too long ago, and I was on 7th Avenue in this restaurant and bar, a small place.
Yeah.
And I had a couple of drinks, and I was there, and that girl that you said got fired was taking care of me at my table. We'll get into that later. And but I'm not going to name the place because I just don't like them. You know, the food was okay, and the entertainment that I seen in there that night with the guys that we have on the show tonight.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. And if it wasn't for them, because I was just going to have a drink and then go home, but they were so good, I decided, you know what?
Leave.
I'm going to sit there and I ordered a meal. And you want to know something? It wasn't bad at all, because I didn't even look at the prices. But when I got that check, I said, oh my God. But I paid it. I don't want to look like an old cheapo, because I was sitting there with that girl, if you remember. We won't get into that either. And then it reminds me, like today, I bought a hot dog on 9th Avenue and 14th Street. The guy he had no gloves on. So he put the mustard. I said, whoa, you're supposed to have gloves on. He goes, I ran out of gloves. I said, well, then I don't want it. He goes, I already put mustard on it. I said, I don't give a shit what you put on. Wash it off in the thing, in the water. First of all, I ain't paying $3 for a hot dog, and it was in your hands. He says, what am I supposed to do with the hot dog? So I'm going to keep this conversation. I'm going to keep this conversation kosher. So you can just imagine what I told him, what he could do with that hot dog. Then he said something to me, a little punk, I don't know what the hell he was. But if my bus didn't show up, and there were other people around me, I didn't want to look like a wise guy. Plus, I'm not ready to go back to jail again, because I would have thrown the first punch. If there was nobody around, I would have knocked him out and do something with those hot dogs that he had there. But we won't get into that. But anyway, I want to talk about this beautiful group that we have here tonight. And these guys are fabulous. And they're called the Vibrations.
The Vibrations.
They're Vibrations. You have to give them a good hand, because they're that good. The Vibrations. There they are.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Thank you, Vinny. We're glad to be here. When I met Vinny, it was at the restaurant on 7th Avenue. And the food was good, the wine was great, and there was great music. And because of the music, Vinny invited me to his show. Very happy to be here tonight with this wonderful band. And during the break, I'll give you all their names and who they've played with and everything. In the meantime, we're going to do, since you're a movie star, Vinny, we're going to focus on movie themes tonight. The first movie theme is going to be from Green Dolphin Street, written by the great Bronislaw Caper. Supply the setting for nights beyond forgetting. And through these moments apart, memories live in my heart. When I recall the love I found on, I could kiss the ground on Green Dolphin Street. I said, lover, one lonely day, love came, planning to stay. Green Dolphin Street, supply the setting for nights beyond forgetting. And through these moments apart, memories live in my heart. When I recall the love I found on, I could kiss the ground on Dolphin Street.
Thank you very much.
The next up is going to be Charade, written by the great Henry Mancini, taken from the movie Charade with Mr. Cary Grant and Miss Audrey Hepburn. Hope you enjoy the music. When we played our charade, we were like children posing, playing at games, acting out maims, guessing the part we played. Oh, what a hit we made. We came on next to closing, best on the bill, lovers until love left the masquerade. Fate seemed to pull the strings. I turned and you were gone, while from the darkened wings the music box played on. Sad little serenade, song of my heart's composing. I hear it still, I always will. Best on the bill, charade. Give me a short one, Rick. Fate seemed to pull the string. I turned and you were gone, while from the darkened wings the music box played on. Sad little serenade, song of my heart's composing. I hear it still, I always will. Best on the bill, charade. Thank you.
Fantastic. Tony, you can come and join us. Woo! Tony Hewitt, everybody, in the vibrations. Fantastic.
All right,
You look beautiful. God bless you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Our pleasure. The band and
Our pleasure.
Our
You
for
know,
having you.
I didn't want to mention the name of the place, but it was on 7th Avenue in the Village, a small place. The food wasn't bad.
was
you
pretty
know.
good.
It was pretty good, you know. Unfortunately, I didn't look at the at the menu to see the prices. And
But that was a good night for me because you were there
Yeah.
and you were very kind to us. And
Yeah.
your friends were there. They were very nice to us. You know, they gave us a little tip and they asked for some special songs. And it was a very nice time.
yeah.
And because of that night, here we are tonight. So thank you again.
Oh, please. It was our pleasure. I liked you guys so much, that's why I had you come on the show.
We're happy to be here, Vinny. We're happy to be here.
And how
yeah.
long has this particular group been together? As far as
This
this
group
Yes.
plays off and on for years.
Okay.
Each guy in the band has his own group, actually. I have my own group. Really, we're all band leaders, actually, but because it's summertime, folks are out of town, we just grab the best we can.
I
And I
see.
have veterans. These guys are all veterans. We've played
Well,
for
I
45 years
They're
or
all
more. something like
incredible. Wow.
that. Really.
So you all know each other how many years? About?
Wow. I would say 20. 20.
And you've been maybe All working together?
All working together
around
off and
20.
on for a
Off
long
and on.
time.
Wow, that's unbelievable. That's great. And I love that jacket.
You like that, Jackie?
Oh, man.
I caught a good sale, Vinny. I caught a good sale.
Is it ever difficult coming back together since you say it's off and on? Or is it because you always feel each other's vibe and just kind of groove with that since it is jazz?
Speaking of vibe,
Yes.
it's easy to come together because we all speak the same language and we love the music. I learned from my drummer, Victor Lewis, that our job as musicians is to raise the vibe of the room.
Right.
When we come in the room, it's our job to raise the vibrations. When the artist comes in and he's painting or he's sculpting, his job is to raise the vibrations, and that's why I call the band
The
Vibrations.
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 Ah.
Wow, that's unbelievable,
Yeah,
man.
this is what it is. It's fun. It's fun. It's a
Oh, of
wonderful thing.
course.
It's a wonderful thing.
So, what do you entertain like a couple of days a week?
As much as we can. Sometimes these guys are at the Village Vanguard for 6 nights a week.
Ah,
You see?
unbelievable.
Yeah, Victor Lewis is there all the time.
Ah, that's
drummer.
pretty good.
So is
So
David
you're
Williams.
no longer at that place on 7th Avenue?
Well, he said he might call me back on Wednesday, but I'm not waiting for that call.
Yeah.
I'm booking gigs and, I'm moving on with life.
And speaking of gigs, you have an upcoming gig on August 1st?
August 1st, we'll be at the Gitano Hotel, my
Gitano.
birthday celebration. It's my 3rd year in a row there. Gitano Hotel is on 37th and Park Avenue. Very nice
37th,
place.
oh, wow.
Good food, great music, great staff.
What's the name of the place?
The Gitano Hotel,
Kitano.
38th Street and Park Avenue,
When?
August 1st.
He's making
I'll
a
write
mental
that
note.
down. I'll write that down. I'm gonna try to like.
Yeah, please
I'm
come.
not losing it. I already lost it.
No,
I'm
but
gonna
don't
try to
worry.
remember that.
It comes
I'll
back.
come up there.
Yeah.
It comes back. It comes back. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
When did you first have a musical inclination? When did this all
Wow.
start for you?
Actually, at a very young age, I had a speech impediment. I couldn't speak very well. I stammered. I had to beat on the table to get words out. My father every day had music playing. And I realized that when I sang songs,
It went away?
it went smoothly, no stammering, no beating on the table, nothing. So I started singing, and it helped my speech impediment almost to disappear.
Wow.
And I was also a shy guy, so I would sing to girls and not talk so much because it came across smoother than my speaking voice.
Oh, I'm sure they love that.
Well, some of them did. I wasn't that great then. I'm just kind of doing okay now.
Oh, so now you're getting better with the old age.
It seems so, Vinny. It's like wine, When you use the voice over time, and you use it well, it does tend to get better.
Yeah.
Really, it does. It's amazing how that happens.
We all
I
get
wish
better
I
with
could say the
age.
same.
Oh, no,
Listen,
Vinny.
just start
Yes, you
using
do.
it. See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm using it, but it ain't working.
It could be Vinny Vella and the vibrations before you know it. You watch.
It really rolls off the tongue, right? Yeah.
Okay.
You never know.
Okay. That's pretty good, but we've had groups here before. I don't think. When was the last time we had a jazz group?
Since I've been here for over 2 years, we've never had a jazz band.
Oh.
So this is really a huge
is a big
treat for
treat
us.
to us.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. We're honored also. We're glad to be here.
Oh man,
Most of us live in this neighborhood, kind of.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You're all around from Mariana?
Manhattan Plaza, 28th Street. Yeah,
Oh,
we're all
yeah.
around here.
And I'm down in Little Italy.
Okay. I can get there. Invite me down. Sure. I
Of
love Italian food.
course.
I like it because down here it's a lot better now than it was years ago. Years ago it was all Italians.
Okay.
And not that I'm saying it was any better, because if I used to look at a girl, or somebody used to look at a girl walking by, the next day the brother or the father used to say, "Hey, I heard you were checking up my wife or my daughter. I break your legs, keep your eyes in your head."
Really?
Now it's like the melting pot. Now you
Okay.
can say hello to
You can
everybody.
everybody,
and
right.
Look at all the
And
beautiful
sometimes
women.
they say hello back.
Say what?
Sometimes they say hello back.
Well, they always say hello to me because they think I'm a nice old man because
Oh,
they see the gray hair.
okay.
They don't realize I'm a pervert.
Oh, my God.
No. Well, not only that, you're known as the mayor of Little Italy. Everybody
there
knows
you
you
go.
there. And we're
Anyway,
running out of time. This
I
went
know,
by so
we
fast.
got to get you back up there again.
Oh, we can go do more music?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, please.
if you don't
great.
mind.
Oh, please.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here.
Oh,
Back to the
it's an
stage.
honor.
All right.
There you go,
You got it.
Tony. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
Okay.
The
Thank
vibrations,
you.
everyone.
Vibrations.
Once again.
Hey, we got somebody in the audience tonight that wants to tuck me in.
Well then.
Beautiful Mercedes.
So we're back with the band, and because Vinny is of Italian descent, and this is Frank Sinatra's centennial year of his birth, we'll do a little Frank Sinatra right now, in honor of Vinny and Frank Sinatra's centennial year. This song was written by Mr. Jimmy Van Heusen, especially for Frank Sinatra. They used to hang out in Frank Sinatra's planes, and and Vinny's in Van Heusen's plane. I'm getting some highs over here. They used to hang out in Jimmy Van Heusen's plane and talk to women and drink a lot. And from that experience, this song came about. Come fly with me. Come fly with me, come fly, let's fly away. If you could use some exotic booze, there's a bar in Far Farm Bay. Come fly with me, come fly, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band. He'll play his flute for you. Let's fly away, let's take off to the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just fly, starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You might hear angels cheer, 'cause we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. You just say the word and we'll beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon. They say, come fly with me, let's fly away. Here we go, boys. Well, 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 come fly with me, come fly, let's fly away. If you could use some exotic booze, there's a bar in Far Bombay. Come fly, let's fly, fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band and he'll play his flute for you. Let's take off to the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just fly, starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You might hear angels cheer, 'cause we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. Just say the word and we'll beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a sunny honeymoon. They say, come fly with me, let's fly away. Thank you very much. The vibrations. One more. Great. Fantastic. Little Miss Jones. Every cat in the band knows Miss Jones. You know what I mean? Well, have you met Miss Jones? Someone said as we shook hands, she was just Miss Jones to me. Then I said, Miss Jones, you're a girl who understands. I am Miss Jones. Someone said as we shook hands, she was just Miss Jones to me, so faithful and free. Then I said, Miss Jones, you're a girl who understands that I am a man. I was born free. Then all at once I caught my breath. All at once I was scared to death. All at once I owned the earth and the sky, way up high. Now I've met Miss Jones. We'll go on meeting till we die. My oh my, till we die, Miss Jones and I. Thank you.
Stand-up guy from the Lower East Side. Take it from me, he's one of a kind. It's Vinny Valentine.
Who's better than you?